Michael Holden once said that when the batsmen are struggling, West Indies selectors leave out a bowler and add an extra batsman. But they never did the reverse. In this, the third and final test match, where this wicket is expected to help the spinners in the latter part of the game, West Indies have left out Jamel Warrican and have added Alick Athanaze. OJ Shield missed out due to injury, along with Shivnarine Chandapal. I'm very happy that the analysts have been sent home. He served no useful purpose, and we do not need him. Hello everyone, and welcome to the #1 cricket channel in the Caribbean. I thank you for being here. I appreciate your company as we look forward to an entertaining evening on the first session of the third and final test match. New Zealand won the toss and have decided to bat. And after 2 overs, they are 4 without loss, with Latham on 2 and Conway on 2. The West Indies playing 11 for this match is John Campbell, Brandon King, Kavem Hodge, Shai, Alick Athanaze, Roston Chase, Justin Greaves, Tevin Imlach, Kemar Roach, Jayden Seals, and Anderson Phillip. So we have gone into this match with 3 frontline bowlers only. It's left to be seen how that will play out. 4 without loss after 2.2 overs. There are 4 slips in place as Kemar Roach bowled round the wicket to Latham and is taken on the body. The score remains 4 without loss after 2.3 overs. Please remember to slash a like on the video and click on the subscribe button. And check out the Cricket Forum store along with the M&M Chocolates store by using the link in the video description and make some purchase today. I'm very happy and I'm very pleased to be here doing this first session of the watch along. Seals to Latham, plays it out into the offside. They get a single. The score goes up to 5 without loss after 2.4 overs. 5 without loss. New Zealand won the toss and are batting. It's a long time I haven't done a watch along. The throat is not responding so well to it right away. You know, so it's a long time. So I am here and it's good to be here. Roach round the wicket, bowls to Conway, beaten outside the arm stump through to the keeper. It looks very cold at the Bay Oval. So West Indies been asked to field first after New Zealand won the toss. Thank everyone for being here. We appreciate your company very much. I'm very happy to be with you and I look forward to some lively and interesting watch along as we go through this match. I think that West Indies will need to make some inroad in the first session. Again, he's beaten outside the half stump, as I think he probably withdrew the bat at the last moment. 3 overs completed. New Zealand winning the toss and batting. They are 5 without loss. 5 without loss. New Zealand winning the toss and batting. Big up yourself, boss. No filter, boss. Big up yourself. Christopher Bristol. Oh, my good friend, Christopher Bristol. You change you change your call name. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, man. What you like this team, Christopher Bristol? Okay, damn. Oh, Ainsworth is saying that he likes this team. Yes, we really need West Indies. Yes, Christopher, it's a long time. It's a long time, but I guess more or less things are back to order. The studio is not yet up and running, but connectivity is back up. There was some electricity issue. Electricity came back, and then there were challenges, and that's sorted out now. So connectivity sort out, electricity sort out. So studio not yet sort out. Studio will take some time. Studio required some financing. It's coming slowly, but we will get there. 7 without loss, the West Indies. So big up yourself to everyone. Ainsworth, love the playing 11. I am not for this playing 11. I would have gone in with Warrican, and I would have left out Athanaze and gone in with Warrican. But everyone is entitled to their opinions. Seals over the wicket down the leg side, true to show, no run, 7 without loss after 3.2. Karen Fritz, big up, man. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Yes, good night, Caris. Good to see you. Yeah, let's go win this. Let's go win this. The grass bank at the Bay Oval. You know, I really like to go to New Zealand and watch cricket match from here. Really like to go to New Zealand. Back in action. All the best to you and your family. Yes, Karen Fritz, I appreciate that. So, Jayden Seals turn in the distance. He's over the wicket, bowls to the left-hander Latham, who leaves it alone, and it goes through to the wicket-keeper. There are 2 left-handers opening for New Zealand. Both Conway and Latham are left-handers. So, Karen Fitz, you would have played Warrican. Okay, yeah, I would have played Warrican. Yeah, I would have gone in with Warrican. Seals, Phillip, Roach, and Warrican would have been my 4 bowlers. But the coach makes his decision, and you know, we support the 11 that is playing. It's just a matter that I would have not have played at 11, but we support the 11, which them well. Sheldon Smith, good to have you here. Seals over the wicket. He's getting that ball to seam back in a little. He probably need to pitch it up some more. 7 without loss after 3.4. Not pitch it up to so that he can be driven, but I think that he's allowing the batsman to leave alone too comfortable. So he maybe need to pitch it up probably 6 inches to a foot, a little more. Force the batsman to play at it. You know, it's just easy leave for him, although he's getting the ball to seam back in. He's over the wicket, bowls to Latham. Much better, but probably too straighter. And he clipped it away down back with a square leg for a single. 8 without loss after 3.5. I think that's the right length, but that the line was a bit too straight on that occasion, and it was easily worked away down to back with a square leg to Kemar Roach for a single. So I prefer that length. I just want him to get the line right now. So Athanaze has been shown on the screen. He's back into the attack. He's back into the team. Wish him all the best. Here is Seals over the wicket. 3 slips in place, and a man at short fine leg driven to the man at mid-off. And there is no run. 8 without loss after 4 overs. That's the length I want him to bowl. Probably that was a little too full, because Conway was able to drove that one easily to cover. That was probably off volley, but end of the over, 8 without loss. Best switches to the West Indies team. Yes, Joseph Isaacs. We all wish them the best, isn't? Yes. Seals has to come good for me today. Need the batters playing more. He's taking a little too long to adjust his proper test line and length in New Zealand. Okay? So are we planning to bat for a draw? We may not have enough bowling to take 20 wickets. That's a solid point to make, you know, Sheldon. It's going to be very interesting, because I have said it many times, Sheldon, that I do not see Greaves as a bowler. I see him as a batsman who can contribute some overs. But I do not see him as someone who can make the side as a bowler. I don't think that he makes this side as a bowler. He makes it as a batsman. If he If he can't, then, you know, so it's going to be very interesting. It's a very interesting point. I do not really see us taking 20 wickets on this pitch, Sheldon, because we'd have to probably get 5 wickets before lunch to have a chance, because after lunch, this pitch is going to flat out and it's going to play beautifully. There are 4 slips on a backward point, a mid-off, a mid-on, and a man forward of square on the inside. Roach is round the wicket, bowls to the left-handed Conway, who played it out to the man at backward points. At Alick Athanaze, and there is no run. 9 without loss. These first 2 hours are very important, and that's why I want to see, in particular, Seals just pitch it up a little more. You know, he did pitch up 1, but it was a little too straight. 9 without loss. 4.3 overs have been bowled. Here is Roach. Round the wicket, bowls to Conway. Conway taken on the body. There's no run. There's 9 without loss after 4.4. So that one taken in the midsection there. So I really hope that West Indies will perform well in this match and get a win. We all hope for a win. After that pathetic performance in the second test match, Roach round the wicket, 4 slips, leave alone outside the half stump by Conway through to the keeper, 9 without loss after 4.5. We need to get these batsmen to be playing at more deliveries in this first 2 hours. We definitely need to. Definitely need to. So there, as I said, there are 4 slips and a backward point. There's a mid-off, there's a mid-on. There's a man at a straightish mid-wicket, a very square mid-wicket, and then there's a man at the backward square leg boundary. You could call the mid-wicket forward of square if you choose this. Roach round the wicket, bowls to Conway. That's a much better line, better length. He pushes out into the offside. They get a single, 10 without loss. But I do not mind them getting a single from that delivery. That's where I want to see him bowling more of the deliveries. I would really like to see that. So 10 without loss after 5 overs. Ajas Patel change for New Zealand a spinner. Yes, Banana Brooks is there in the New Zealand team. Yeah, he's batting at number 9. He's there at number 9, Banana Brooks. He's batting at number 9, but we leave out our spinner, Warwickon, you know, who have done well for the West Indies whenever he plays, you know. There are times when they play him that he shouldn't play, like at Savannah Park. We understand that. He didn't. I don't think he bowled over in that match. He should not have played. Australia leave out Lions for that match. Seals to the left-handed Conway, taken on the tie pad as he looked to turn it into the onside. 10 without loss after 5.1. So that's a good point, Banana Brooks. You know, Ajas Patel is in the New Zealand team, and we leave out Warwickon. I would have gone with Warwickon. But then again, the coach makes his decision. We'll judge him by his decision. At the end of the match, should we win, we praise him. Should we lose, we criticize him. We haven't done one for a while, you know. We haven't done one for a while because of the hurricane and the connectivity issue and electricity and everything, you know. And as you realize that we are not in the studio, so we haven't done one for a while. HS straight, we definitely haven't done one for a while. So this long New Zealand tour, West Indies have only won 1 match on this long tour. You know, miss most of it. We miss all of it up to now. The grass banks are filling up. Jayden Seals in that pleasing way of his. Over the wicket, bowls to Conway, and he's onto the front foot and plays it to mid-off. I love it right there. That's where I want to see the balls pitching. Want to see more of the ball pitching. And Karen Fritz is saying that Justin is much like Sam in test for us as a bowler. With the right condition, he can get a fifer, but not on this pitch. It will be difficult. But I don't know which condition you're referring to doing Karen Fritz, because he could not have gotten better conditions than at Sabina Park in the second test match here. I don't know which condition you're going to get. He's going to get 5 wickets in. Wish him all the best. Maybe he gets it today, and if he gets a 5 for today, because he will bowl shortly. He and Anderson Phillip will bowl shortly, so wish him all the best. If he gets a 5 for today, that means he would have bowled out New Zealand today again, and that would have been lovely. So wish him all the best. Seals over the wicket, bowls to Conway, covers up better from Seals. He's dog and pace, Joe. Just 132 clicks. Big up yourself. That's Phillip the boy. Good evening to you too, Phillip boy. Phillip the boy. Good evening to you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I do hope we give a better fighting. Well, I don't want us to just fight, because we want us to win the match. For me, winning. Good delivery from Seals. As Conway fishes at that one, it goes through to Shai. A little quicker, 135 click. End of over number 6, 10 without loss. New Zealand winning the toss and batting. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm in Jamaica. Happy to see you. Hope you are people. Yeah, we are well, we are good. I mean, we are good. I'm telling you, I'm good. And I think I said it already. For a few days after the hurricane, I was in a daze. Roach bowls to late. I'm driven outside the half stump, beaten through to the keeper. That's it, Kemar. Roach, keep it there. Don't get frustrated. Don't get frustrated. Right there, you need to keep it. Right there. Well bowled. Well bowled. Not all of them are going to seam so much. One of them will probably just seem a little less, or you probably need to go wide off the return crease and try to pitch it same way. Wide off the return crease, because we need wickets in this first session. Roach is on his way. Round the wicket, bowls to Latham. Latham drive to mid-off. No run, 10 without loss after 6.2. They probably figure because Chase is already in the team and Athanaze plus Hodge are bits and pieces spinner. Also, they didn't need Warrican in the lineup. Well, I don't quite understand what you're saying, Mr. Casanova. One, they didn't need Warrican in the lineup. Well, yes, of course, you're right. I get you now. Yeah, they didn't need him. Because if they need him, they would have played him. Leave alone outside the half stump, 6.3 overs have been bowled, 10 without loss. If they had needed him, they would have played him, definitely. Definitely. So they didn't need him. But bits and pieces, not again, I will misread this picture again. I hope I am wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but the test match will prove whether I'm wrong or not. Right. But I'm going to hug up my wrong if I'm wrong. But this pitch, after the first session, if we don't get any wicket, we're not batting until tomorrow after tea. This is a type of pitch Phillip, if accurate, can do damage. Skiddy, we need 5 balls like what he bowled to Kane and Tess. Yes, that was a beauty. I saw that ball that he bowled. I think it was on Twitter. I saw it. What a beauty. Roach round the wicket, leave alone. Too short. It's just too short. You need to get Latham on the front foot. 10 without loss after 6.5. You know, pretty bowling. I know the bowling look pretty and so on, but those type of pretty bowling don't get wicket, man. Pitch up the ball, man. Pitch up the ball a little more. I'm not asking you to bowl drive. You're not giving anybody a license. Roach round the wicket, balls driven outside the half stump through to keeper, and there's no run. That's it. That's the length. That's the length, man. That's where you need him to be driving from. 7 overs completed, 10 without loss. New Zealand winning the toss and batting. So, HS Straight is saying, it's H Straight. Is it HS Straight or is it H Straight? I don't know. Feel like Roach beating or bring more to the team than just his bowling. Must be a great example for the bowling unit and even all the younger players. Karen Fritz said, I feel something is coming here. I sense a loose shot coming. Let's hope so. Seals to continue over the wicket. Balls to Conway. Conway defends out into the onside. No run. 10 without loss after 7.1. You know. They're showing that previous over from Seal. It was a good over, you know, very good over. Very, very good over. Mr. Casanova once said, chasing an interview claimed that the pitch doesn't look like a spinning pitch. Over the wicket, Seals, balls to Conway. Again, he turns it to that man at a forward of square. I would prefer to say forward of square than a square mid-wicket. But forward of square is to the right of the square leg umpire. When I saw that comment, Mr. Casanova, I'm just saying that didn't we play Warwickon at Savannah Park and Australia dropped Lions? So clearly, we are the West Indies coaching unit is not good at analyzing cricket pitch, and it's a level of them down there. Why do we have Sitaram must come home, lovely from Seals. That one cut Conway in 2, but no damage done. Through to Imlach. I was saying all the while, it's Imlach keeping it on. My apology. So why one of you bright? Thank you, H Straight. Thank you very much for that clarity. Why one of you never corrected me all along? I've been saying hope, but this Imlach is the keeper. I'm disappointed with this team. Please remember to slash a like on the video and check out the Cricket Forum store. Use the link in the video description and shop from the Cricket Forum store. The link is in the video description. Please. I need to check on the poll. Do we have a poll? Who will get the most wicket for the West Indies today? I'm sure we have a poll going, aren't we? Oh, half of you said Shai Hope. Half of you said Kemar Roach. Very interesting. Very interesting. I think I could say Kemar Roach too. I do not have an issue saying Kemar Roach. I don't know who I would have said, I don't know who would have said. Seals, balls driven inside portion of the bat to mid-on, 10 without loss after 7.5. So the West Indies bowlers, you will look at that and said, well, this is over number 8 and they just gone 10 without loss. But I am nervous. And this is probably the 6th time I'm saying it. We need to get some wickets in this first session before lunch. We need to get at least 3. 5 would be better. But we need to get those wickets before lunch. We need to rip the heart out of the New Zealand batting before lunch. Seals to Conway, defend out into the offside, quick run, lazy there between. Who is that at mid-off? The fielder at mid-off and the fielder at backward point. probably mid-off was the more of the culprit. Who is that at mid-off? John Campbell, not surprised. Mr. Casanova is agreeing with Athanaze coming into the team. No problem there. Don't have any problem with you agreeing with Athanaze coming into the team. Mr. Casanova, you really write that? Mr. Casanova said this. Oh, well. So what do you think, Mr. Casanova? Do you think Chase is a potent spinner? Let me hear from you, because we know that Blunder Factory will make these mistakes because he's Blunder Factory. But let me hear what you think. Good effort there by Athanaze. Brilliant. Brilliant there by Athanaze. Moving smartly to his left and diving and preventing the ball from passing and keeping the batsman on strike. Well done. Great work. Well done. So what you think? Do you think that Roston Chase is a potent spinner, Mr. Casanova? I'm very interested to hear what you think. Here's Kemar Roach. He's round the wicket, bowls to the left-handed Conway, who defends out into the offside level without loss after 8.2. A good point that you're making, Karen Fritz, and that's the point that I'm saying, that I'm an old school guy, you know. I always believe that the first 2 hours of a test match belongs to the bowler. So if at lunch you are 50 without loss, I don't have a problem with that. But West Indies can't afford for that to happen in this situation. 4 slips, backward point, Roach, round the wicket, bowls to Conway, who stab it out into the offside. There's a big gap in the offside, so they get a single. And John Campbell is at mid-off. So it means that if it doesn't go straight to John Campbell, it's likely that they will get a single. 12 without loss. After 8.3. Good afternoon. Yeah, I would. I don't have a problem with that, man. I would move. I would go anywhere to cover cricket, boss. I would definitely do that. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. This is, you got a fans. You got no fans. You got no fans, yes. Yeah, man, I would, of course I would. A matter of fact, I would love that. I would definitely be in love with that. You know, the caption on the screen saying West Indies probing, but I must be a broken record. On this pitch, you have to make use of the first 2 hours. After. Yes, you got no fans. That's something I would love. Mr. Casanova, sorry about that. That's a boundary, which I never saw. I never saw what happened. And this is the thing. Yeah, let me concentrate on the cricket. 16. So it was pitched up by Roach. He went to drive. Athanaze dived over it at backward point and it went into the boundary. He dived wrong. You know, he dived wrong. He should have been lower, of a lower center of gravity. 4 runs, 16 without loss. 1 to come in over 9. Roach to Latham covers up back down the pitch and the bowler just kicked the ball to Athanaze, is that? And it's 16 without loss after 9. So Mr. Casanova won. What I'm asking is that, do you think that Chase is a potent bowler? Yes or no? Karen Fritz said Chase was very good when he played more tests as our main off-break bowler. I do not know when that was, Karen Fritz. I'm telling you the truth. Yes, he has a few fifer, but Chase, I don't know when he was very good. I don't know when he was very good. He does have fifer in test cricket. But to say he was very good, I don't know when that was. I'm telling you the truth, boss. I don't know when that was. I don't know when Chase was very good in Test cricket. Just don't know. As an off spinner, and it's the same thing. He has a few. He has 4 5 So he has 4 5 in Test cricket. 56 Test match. That's 112 innings. He probably didn't bowl in some, so he round it off to about 85 innings. Phillip first delivery pitched up, whipped away by Conway down to back with a square leg for 420 without loss after 9.1. First delivery, whipped away, loose delivery. Almost you'd call it a warm-up delivery, but you don't want to call warm-up delivery at this level of cricket. They should be fully warm. So whipped away. Down to the boundary for 420 without loss after 9.1. Let's watch now as he comes up now round the wicket. He bowls to Conway down the leg side, wayward. Imlach skipped across nicely, collect. Imlach is a nice looking wicket keeper, you know, but in this day and age, you have to can bat. The wicket keeper have to can bat, you know. This is a nice looking keeper. I wish him luck in this match. Hopefully he will score a century. Kirk Amute, good evening to you. Welcome. So you think that Chase is not a real spinner, but a part-time spinner? I would give Alick and Hodge Campbell some overs in this match. Campbell. One more to the total as that one is turned away down to back on a square legs. Phillip not finding his line here any at all. He is a bit wayward. 3 deliveries he has bowled thus far though. Let's see. He has just bowled 3 deliveries thus far. You see Kerry 100 yesterday, mate? No, I did not see it. Yesterday I never had any electricity. I never had any. But I'm going to watch tonight now. I'm very controversial. I don't think he was out. The DRS, from what I saw, DRS, he didn't play the ball. When he was on 72, they're making a big fuss out of it. You got no fans. They're making a big fuss out of it. The man did not out. I could not give that out. I think it was good. It was good decisions. Banana Brooks. Very interesting, Banana Brooks. You do not want any carry talk. I understand you, my good friend. But Banana Brooks, let's watch Phillip round the wicket. Bowls to the left-handed later who played it to mid off, and there is no run. It tricked it to John Campbell, so it doesn't pass him. He picked it up. The score remains at 23 without loss. After 9.5, we're in over number 10. So we have an English fan and an Australian fan in the chat. I would love to see the banter. Definitely love to see the banter. Mr. Casanova, let me ask you the question again. Is Chase a potent test spinner? If you played Puppy must lick your mouth up, Mr. Casanova. So if a man get a 7 wicket in a match after playing 56 match and bowling many overs. Chase have bowled more than 1,000 overs in Test cricket, you know, Mr. Casanova. More than 1,000 overs in Test cricket. More than 1,000 overs Chase have bowled in Test cricket. So if you bowl 1,000 over in Test cricket and you get 7 in our match, yeah, I always use the term, and I don't meant it in any derogatory way. It's just the term I'm using. I don't mean to disrespectful. But the term is that if you play with Puppy must lick your mouth. Or even dogs of day out. So if a man bowl more than 1,000 overs in Test cricket, more than 1,000 overs in Test cricket. And like about 1,800 overs, 1,300 overs are so in ball in Test cricket. And if that man gets a 5 for a 7 for in a match, does that make him potent? So I'm asking the question again, Mr. Casanova. I don't know why you cannot give a simple yes or no. Is Roston Chase a potent Test off spinner? Athanaze scores 30 and give 40 away in the field, said Ricky Laman. Wow, Ricky Laman. You know? So Mr. Casanova, I really want to hear from you. Mr. Casanova, answer the question. Is Chase a good off spinner? Good evening. A potent. You use the word potent. Good evening to you, Athena. Round the wicket, leaves alone outside the half stump. Latham 26 without loss after 10.3 as Roach was a bit wide. He's in his 6th over, none for 12 thus far. Oh, so Kirk Amune is saying that Campbell ball spin. And Tage 2 also in the 4-day games a few times, especially. I'm not talking about Alick. Alick. I don't know if Alick is decent. I know that he bowled well in a, was it a 1-day match or a T20 match? Roach round the wicket, bowls to Latham, who covers up, played it to mid-on, and there is no run. The score remains at 26 without loss after 10.4. Yes, are you a fan of Manchester United? I'm a fan of Manchester United too, no fans. I am when Manchester United is playing, not even the dogs in the yard barks, because they know that they mustn't make any noise. So I'm a fan of Manchester United. I wear my shirts on the screen sometime. Can't wait for the studio to back it up. So, round the wicket, wide outside the half stump goes through. 26 without loss after 10.5. So I'm a fan of Manchester United, man. We should have won that match. We could have lost it too, except for Lamin. So, Mr. Casanova, some comments slipped by. I apologize for those. The comments are running by. So I apologize for those that I don't read. What a beautiful scenery. I need to go to New Zealand, I need to. Roach round the wicket, bowls to the left-handed. Latham allows it to go through to the keeper. Score remains at 26 without loss after 11. Latham is on 16. Conway is on 10. Roach 6 overs, none for 12. So Justin Greaves should come into the attack. Now we hope for a better over this time from Anderson Phillip. He has to give us a better over. Look at the Bay Oval, man. In all its glory. That sea is beautiful. That white sand stretching for miles and miles and miles. Just hugging the coastline. What a scenery. And you can see the mount, what they call it, Mount Mago, Mount something another. No fans, what they call that mountain again, please? Well, what a scenery. What a scenery. I think Mount Maganu or something like that. It's beautiful. And the sea just kissing it. What a scenery, boy. Wow, lovely. Anderson Phillip. The second over the wicket, much better. The batsman dab it out into the offside. They go through for a quick singer. 27 without loss after 11.1. Latham is on 16. He comes into strike. Conway is on 11 from 33. Latham is on 16 from 34. The run rate, the strike rate won't matter New Zealand at this time. They just want to bat out this first 2 hours. I must sound like a broken record at this time. I agree with you, Karen Fritz. In my book, Manganul. Yeah, Mount Manganul. if I get the pronunciation right. Phillip's ball beat outside the half stump. Lovely delivery. Much better line and length here by Phillip as Latham poke at that one. It goes through to the keeper, Imlach, and there is no run. Good delivery. He needs to keep it there. Thank you, Banana Brooks. Yes. So Kirk Amute is saying Chase is only a T20 or ODI spinner. I agree with you 100%. He's good. In T20 and ODI is good, and he should be a sure pick in our team in T20 and ODI, but not Test cricket. But I think Mr. Casanova said that he's not a potent spinner, so I can stop bantering now. I can stop niggering now on that one. Phillip, over the wicket, bowls to Latham. Latham turn this away, down back with a square leg. The fielder comes off the boundary. That's Kemar. Roach picked up one-handed, send it into the keeper, Imlach. They are through for a single 28 without loss after 11.3. New Zealand won the toss and batting. Pronounced manganese. Manganoo. Well, let's call it the mount. Sylvester Francis, I agree with you. I agree with you. We can only hope that he comes good today. Phillip over the wicket, bowls to Conway, who defends into the inside. There is no run, 28 without loss after 11.4. I agree with you. He would not have been in my squad, and I did preview the second test, and when I was picking my 11 for the second test, I dropped him. You know. So I agree with you, Sylvester Francis. I would not have him in the squad. However, he's our captain today and he's playing, so we wish him all the best. We hope he gets his decision correct. We hope that when he bowls well. And when he bats, he scores 100. Phillip down the leg side. Good take by Imlach. 28 without loss after 11.5. Kiwi bowlers bowls wicket to wicket or chest high with success, not our bowlers. Yeah, it's a good point you make there now. How many deliveries have we bowled since the start of the match that would have hit the stump? A good point you're making. You know, yeah. Let's watch Phillip over the wicket, bowls to Conway. Conway dabbed it to backward point. Alick Athanaze field, moving to his left, and there is no run. 28 without loss at the end of 12. Yeah, I don't think that we bowl enough deliveries that we're actually challenging the stump. And I think we need to do more of that. Who is your favorite New Zealand player of all time? Martin Crowe. I think he passed on now, no fans. I think Martin Crowe has passed on, right? But he was my favorite New Zealand player of all time, Martin Crowe. Yeah, not Martin Crowe was. One of my sporting friends went there to cover the team when Gail Chandler's Brendan Nash play. He says the grounds were beautiful. We hope to see you there covering the team one day. Well, I would love to. I absolutely love to. Sees over the wicket off the back foot. He bangs it through the cover. It running away towards the boundary. The fielder is giving chase. The ball wins. Oh, lovely shot by Latham. It was back of a length and he bangs it through the cover. He just stand up tall, hit it at the top of the bounce, and he caresses it away down to the extra cover boundary for 4. Loose delivery from Jayden Seals, who replaced Kemar Roach in the attack. 32 without loss after 12.1. Yeah, so, yeah, Martin Crowe. Martin Crowe could bat. He could bat. Seals over the wicket, bowls straight at this time, working to the onside, no run. As Brandon King moves away from that straight midwicket, that forward of square position to his left and field, and there is no run. 32 without loss after 12.2. New Zealand winning the toss and batting on the first morning of the third test match. They are 1-0 up in the series. Yeah, so those grounds are beautiful. Like the grass banks. You know, I really love the grass banks. I prefer the grass banks more than these concrete jungle. I really love the grass banks. Much better. Seals over the wicket, bowls beat outside the arse stump as Latham withdrew the bat at the last moment, but I think too late as the ball whizzed past the outside edge through to Kevin Imlach. The score remains at 32 without loss in over number 13. Is Seals over bowled? I don't think so. I don't think so. No. Over the wicket, bowls to Latham, turn away down to back of the square leg. Good work by Brandon King with the fielding, but his throw was wayward. Very, very wayward, but he prevented the single. It's 32 without loss. His movement that get him to the ball as he was at forward of square, the ball turned away down back of the square leg, but he moves quickly to his left, and although the throw was wayward, the fact that he got to the ball prevented the batsman from going through for the single. He picked it up with his left hand, put it into his right hand, but the throw was very wayward. Good movement, but poor throw. 32 without loss. 12.4 have been bowled. Jayden sees over the wicket. 3 sips goes down. The batsman flash at that one. Goes through to Imlach, who took it head height. 32 without loss. That was back of a length, and Latham looking to flash it away through the cover. The bunks beat him as Imlach took it head height. Yes, it was always climbing. New Zealand winning the toss and batting, 32 without loss after 12.5. Conway on 11. Latham the captain, he's on 21. Seals. Over the wicket, bowls to Latham, and Latham defends into the man at mid-off, and there is no run. End of over number 13. New Zealand winning the toss and batting. They are 32 without loss after 13 overs. I really thank everyone for tuning in. I respect you a lot. Please check out the Cricket Forum store and M&M Chocolates. Use the links in the video description to purchase something from the Cricket Forum store and get some M&M Chocolates for Christmas gifts for someone. You can send me the M&M Chocolates. You can buy them and send them to me. If you don't use them, I have many persons who would love some. 32 without loss. Is this the drinks break? Yeah, we are up. What is it? The drinks break? No, this could be the final over before the drinks break. Phillip over the wicket, bowls to Conway, covers up, played it back down the hand side of the pitch to the bowler, and there is no run. 32 without loss after 13.1. So West Indies will get through 14 overs in this hour. Not bad. Not bad. The seam was operating and you're getting through 14 overs. It's not bad. As would have loved to see though that it's a ring field. It's a ring field now for Phillip. Oh, no ball, 33 without loss. So that's a no ball for Phillip. He has a ring field. Comes in now. Bowls to the left-handed Conway's over the wicket. 3 sips go down and Conway drives pleasingly through the covers down to the boundary for 4. He just came onto the front foot and eases Phillip, who is not bowling well at all. And just stroke it down to the extra cover boundary for 4 more. Not good from Phillip here. He's bowling too many volleys. And the New Zealand batsmen are capitalizing. He just came under the front foot and stroked that away magnificently down to the cover boundary for 4. You could make a cup of mine for me, please. I really appreciate it. 37 without loss. Here's Phillip. He's over the wicket, bowls outside the arse stump, better length. Better line, but need to be closer, but adjusted well. 37 without loss. .2 overs have been bowled. Latham is on 21. Conway is on 15. Remind you that New Zealand won the toss and decided to bat. The West Indies playing 11. It's Campbell, King, Hodge, Oak, Athanaze, Chase, Greaves, Imlach, Roach, Seals, and this is Phillip. Phillip is into the attack now. He's over the wicket. He bowls to the left-handed Conway, who plays this away down to third man for 4. I don't think he was in control. It bounced more on him and it went into the gap, wide of the third slip and right into the gap between backward point and the 3 slips. I think he was looking to play a forcing shot off the back foot, but it hit the top of the bat, almost up to the shoulder of the bat and peeled away down to third man for 4. So he conceded another boundary. Phillip been taken for runs here. 19 now off his 19 off his 2.3 overs. 41 without loss New Zealand. There are 3 slips, a backward point, a cover, mid-off, mid-on, mid-wicket. Backward of square leg and a man on the long leg boundary. Phillip over the wicket, bowls, leave alone outside the half stump. It goes through to the keeper, 41 without loss. The bowlers are inconsistent in line and length. Should make batsmen play at least every ball. Well, they are not robots, so that you will not be able to have the batsmen play at every ball. But I agree with you. The principle of your argument, I agree with the principle of your argument. The batsmen need to play more. But you're not going to have a scenario where they're going to play at every ball. As that one is pitched up and he turns it away and gainly so down to fine leg and they're back for 2 as Roach took very long to get to that ball. And they came back for 2 as Roach was dilly-dallying on the boundary. And the New Zealand batsmen saw that and came back for 2, 43 without loss. That one could have hit him on his gloves. That was back of a length. He was cramped for room as he looks to turn it away. Let's watch the replay. He was comfortable home. Roach was very slow. So I agree with the principle of your argument that the batsmen need to play more. They need to get the batsmen to play more. And I was saying it earlier that I don't think I saw one delivery yet that would have hit the stump, and we have bowled 13.5 overs. And I would love to see some graphics, you know, because of the 13.5 overs that we have bowled, I don't think that 5 deliveries would have challenged the stump. So that's 78 and 5 is 83. Of the 83 deliveries that we have bowled, I don't think so. I don't think we have bowled one that would have challenged the stump. So I agree with your argument in principle, but every delivery, no, that will never happen, you know, unless it's a bowling machine, eh? Phillip over the wicket to Conway. Conway cuts away. Down backward of point. Take Phillip out of the attack. He's bowling rubbish. Conway moves up to 25. Latham is on 21. 47 without loss. Phillip is bowling rubbish. And Banana Brooks is asking, where's Shai feeling? Where's the skipper feeling? I will check. This must be the drinks break now. So it's the drinks break, so I can react to your comments. You know, I remember once when in this match, when New Zealand was going for less than 2 runs and over. And I keep on saying it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And see, at the end of the hour, they are what, 45 or 41? At the end of the hour, you know, after 14 overs, they are 47 without loss. You know, 47 without loss. That's a run rate of 3.35. 47 without loss after 14 overs. So this pitch, and that's why I must sound like a broken record. Just checking on the poll to see what you guys saying about the poll. So you still have Roach to get the most wicket today, 52%. Seals is at 27%, but most of you, more than half of you, think that Roach will get the most wickets of the West Indies bowlers. But right now, Phillip is bowling rubbish. You know that how we beat Kiwi with Bav inconsistent. How we beat Kiwi? We have inconsistent bowlers. New Zealand batting look like it means business. Well, we all I can say, which you know, is that I said it already. If in the next hour we don't get 3 wickets, we're not batting until tea. We're not batting until tea tomorrow. If in the next, you know. Banana Brooks, you hear that? You hear that, Banana Brooks? Banana Brooks, I know you can respond to Mr. Casanova. Mr. Casanova is saying, Mr. Casanova 1 is saying that this match is more competitive than the Ashes. Yeah, Banana Brooks is sad to say, Banana Brooks, but I think England getting 5 love, No, Banana Brooks, you're my good friend. You support this channel. You even purchase things from the Cricket Forum stores in the past. So you support this channel. But I have to tell you, my honest opinion is that England is going to get 5 love. I really think so, Banana Brooks. They're going to get 5 love. And Jamor, you think that we'll get a wicket sometime soon? I really hope so too, but this pitch looked flat. Absolutely flat. And with 14 overs already gone, 14 overs already gone. Yeah. I know Banana Brooks can defend himself. I know it's after 11 o'clock in England at this time, but I know that he can defend himself. So I don't have anything to say. Justin Greaves is coming into the attack. I leave it alone. I don't have anything to say. I know Banana Brooks can defend himself. I made my point that I think England is getting 5 love, and it's the end of McCallum as coach. It's probably the end of Ben Stokes. It's very likely the end of Ben Stokes as captain. So it's interesting. It's interesting time ahead for English cricket. Flat bowlers, Kieran Fritz. Come on, Greaves. Let's see what Greaves will do. 47 without loss. 2 slip, then a gap, then a 4th slip. A first delivery on line. The batsman played it to mid-wicket, no run. Just about it. Oh. 120. 120 can't get nobody out on this. Well, let's see. Let's hope it's a first ball. Let's hope that is a first delivery. So it was more of a loosener. Greaves over the wicket, turn away down to fine leg by Latham. They touch down for 1. Will they come back for 2? Better movement this time from Kemar Roach and restrict them to 1. Well done, Kemar Roach. Better this time from the old man. Better this time. From the old man, Kemar Roach. So Jayden Seal signing some autograph. Justin Greaves now is over the wicket. He bowls to Conway down the leg side. Imlach collects no run. The score remains at 48 without loss. Well, that one was a little quicker. It was 126. So you got a little quicker there. He got some bounce, but 120 is some pace. Lord help us. Yeah. You know, I wish the players well. I wish them well, and I hope that we can win this test match. As Greaves play comes up, bowls to Conway. Conway played it out into the covers for a single. The score goes up now to 49 without loss in over number 15, with Latham on 22, on Conway on 26. Yeah, 120. We always have to support the 11 that is on the field, or we should. I always support the 11 that play. Yes, I may not agree with the 11 that is playing. Pitch outside leg Greaves. Are you alone appealing? 49 without loss, 1 to coming over number 15. Later on 22, Conway on 26. They won the toss and decided to bat first. I always support the 11 that play. However, as I said at the beginning of the watch along, I would have definitely gone with Warwickon in this match. Greaves over the wicket, bowls outside the half stump. The batsman ease it away down to the sweep on the cover boundary, and they will come back for 2. So in the 15th over of a test match, we are having a cover. A fielder sweep on the cover boundary. 51 without loss. $51 without loss. After 15 overs. Thank you very much. Just got a hot cup of Milo to moist the throat. We got off to a flyer second test first innings with King and Campbell. Then we had a slide. Let's hope one brings 3 in this innings for us. That would be lovely. Wouldn't that be lovely, Karen Fritz? It would be lovely. It would be lovely. Seals to continue. Over the wicket, leave alone Conway through to Imlach, no run. 51 without loss after 15.1. Just gonna look at the field here now as they're showing us the field. Good. Is that 4 slips? Oh, 4 slips to Jayden Seals. 4 slips, backward point, mid-off, mid-on. 4 slips to Jayden Seal. Good. Well, the champion, as I always said, your opinions are welcome. But a 5-love mistake. Pitched up, driven. On the bounce to mid-off. For a moment, I thought it was a catch. But it was a spectator catch. 51 without loss. After 15.2. 51 without loss after 15.2. Champion, 5-love me, see, you know. End of Brendan McCallum. I know that no fans don't want me to say that. But no fans, I'm just giving my opinion. I think they're getting 5-love. Banana Brooks is hiding. I don't see him. Seals to Conway, defend down the half side of the pitch, and there is no run. 51 without loss. Thank you, Levi Cotton. Please slash a like on the video. Just click on that thumbs up button and show some love. Much appreciated. 51 without loss after 15.3. Latham on 24. Conway on 26. Thank you all for tuning in. Let's get the likes up to 100. Seals over the wicket. Bowls driven magnificently through the covers by Conway. It running out towards the boundary. Phillip gives chase. He caught up with it now and sends the return in, and the batsman jog walk the third. The score goes up now to 52. No, that score not right. What were they before? They're 49. My thought was that it was 51 before. And the scoreboard said 52 on the screen. I doubt it was. Yeah, it's gone to 54 now. Yeah, that's correct. Over the wicket, Seals, bowls to Latham, who just tapped it into the offside. They go through for a quick single, 55, without loss after 15.5. So just tap that into the offside. One more to the total. 55 without loss. So leave and cut out, big up man. Thank you very much. Please hit the thumbs up button, please. Click on the thumbs up button. It's free to do so. It doesn't take a second to do so. If you are not seeing it, click off the live chat and you'll see the thumbs up button. Much appreciated. Conway seconds and Seals over the wicket. Bowls to Conway, beaten outside the arch stump. Genuinely beaten there. That's the hero that we need to hit more often. Bring the batsman onto the front foot or have him stuck on the crease. If you have him stuck on the crease or you're bringing him onto the front foot, then you're in business. But again, that ball bouncing over the stump, doesn't it? Let's watch it from this angle. Yes, it bouncing over the stump. Just drinking some hot Milo, you know. Greaves wide. That's not wide. That's wild. It was almost a no ball. Way outside the half stump. Is he thinking of Harmison? What Harmison's first name was? Banana Brooks? Steve Harmison. Remember that first ball that he bowled in the Ashes? I agree with you, Richard Sadiq. I agree with you. We need to draw a series, man. We need to win this match. Greaves ball driven to the man at cover. No run. The score remains at 55 without loss. That's Athanaze. Banana Brooks. He's probably gone to his bed. It's 17 past 11 in London. Yes, Mr. Casanova, it's the end of baseball. I believe so. Again, Greaves is wild. I agree with you. There was somebody who said that the bowlers need to bowl to a plan, top of half stump. Definitely agree with you, but the comment flashes by. I don't. Richard Sadiq from Dominica, my good friend. But I agree with the person who said that they need to bowl top of half stump. They need to have a plan. You look at it and they don't seem to have a plan for truth. I agree with that comment. Greaves to Latham, turn to mid-wicket, no run. 55 without loss. Oh, so Banana Brooks. So Banana Brook. Buzz ball was a philosophy, Banana Brooks is saying. brought in to free the player's state of mind after Stokes took over. It has achieved that. Greaves bowled outside the half stump through to the keeper, 55 without loss after 16.5. So let me read Banana Brooks' comment while the bowler goes back to the top of his mark. Baseball was a philosophy brought in to free the player's state of mind after Stokes took over. It has achieved that, but batsmen have not developed beyond this. Granted, I have a take on it, in particularly Harry Brook. Let's watch this delivery from Greaves. It's the last ball of 17th over. Over the wicket, leaves alone. That's very slow. That could be less than 120. But it's 123. 55 without loss after 17. So, Banana Brooks, I look at Harry Brook. And I said to myself, Harry Brook is unlearning the art of batting. Here is this gentleman who can bat so good. And it's like he wants to unlearn what he had learned in his younger days. That's the impression that I get from Harry Brook. He's trying to unlearn batting. Levi Katu, big up yourself. I miss being with you too, guys. You guys too, because as I said, I always appreciate it being with you. Oh, look at Kevin Williams. Williams so well wants somebody for you also. Lovely delivery by Jayden Seeds. What a good delivery. Beaten. But again, it's not challenging the stump. Lovely delivery. So Levi, you know, I'm always happy to be here with you guys. I love the banter. I love the camaraderie, you know. Definitely love it. I enjoy it. We need two very good partnership in this match. Yeah, we need some big scores. It looks so to me too. So that's why we should have played Warwickon. Stephen Roach, we should have played Warwickon. I would have played Warwickon. Seals bowls straight up, play to me down, no run, 55 without loss. Yeah, it was a peach. It was a good delivery. It was Jamor Small, good delivery. But should he have should he have pitched it up just probably 6 inches more? Because I think that's where we are lacking. You know, because it's such a long time I haven't done a watch along, it appears that the larynx is getting a readjusted to it. Seals to Conway, who played it down the outside of the pitch, and there is no run. Oh, Seals, what a pitch. Oh, we have another Kiwi friend. Kiwi friend. We have another Kiwi friend in the chat. These guys banter hard in a lost vessel. These guys banter hard. And with that name, you have to be able to can deal with the banter in a lost vessel. You know. But we're happy to have you here. It's good fun. We talk a lot here. We short delivery from Seals over the batsman as he ducked under it. It goes through to the keeper. Score remains at 55 without loss after 17.4. Kevin Duncan, how you doing, man? A long time I haven't seen you, man. Good to have you here, man. Welcome back. Kevin Duncan, well, it's me coming back, isn't he? Yes, man. So good to see you, Kevin Duncan. It's a pleasure. It's against the rules to drop the captain. Why is Chase still is in New Zealand? I don't know. Is that against the rule? We have seen captain being dropped before. But we can't drop Chase. Seals over the wicket. Balls to the left-hander Conway, who leaves it alone outside the half stump. Through to Imlach. 55 without loss after 17.5. Yeah, we definitely need some quick wicket ASAP, Kirk Tamuda. Definitely. I said that earlier, that if we don't get some wickets in the first 2 hours, we're not going to bat until after tea. You say 400? No, it will be 500. They'll be 500 and hard after tea tomorrow. It's 3 bowlers are playing, you know. When they get tired, we flock, yeah. Turn away through mid-wicket. The fielder comes around from backward of square leg. And the batsman allowed to go through for 2. The score moves up to 57 without loss at the end of over number 18. The strike rate, the run rate is 3.17. Latham is on 25. Conway is on 31. I got the impression that Latham is stuck on 25 for a long time. There's a ship in the harbor, in the beautiful harbor. Absolutely stunning. The Bay Oval, they call it. There's a lot of cricket pitch there, a lot of football field. Is it a university? My New Zealand friend who is in the chat. Is the Bay Oval, is there a university at Bay Oval? We really have, I really want to ask you if there's a university at Bay Oval. I think it's a university. Over the wicket, down the leg side, Greaves poor start to his third over, 57 without loss. I think it's a university ground, you know. Can my good last vessel, can you tell me if it's a university ground? I'm almost sure that it is. All the tennis court, the football field, and so on, the multi-purpose courts. 57 without loss after 18.1. Greaves over the wicket, turn away into the onside, comes off the tie pad. There's no run, 57 without loss. Yes, Kevin Duncan, I'm pulling through. Yes, I'm pulling through. Yeah, man. Thank you. Yes, thanks. Let's hope both Curvin, let's hope they both get 100. Pitched up, driven to the man at mid-off who field and there's no run. Let's hope they both get 100. We'd love that, wouldn't we? Okay, yeah, very good. I was done making kids, but I will go back to the factory to see if I can make a tear-away fast bowler for West Indies. Okay, Kevin Duncan, more of us probably need to do that. Need someone to bowl real fast. Definitely, definitely. Oh, wayward by Greaves. Absolutely wayward. Rubbish. He's bowling rubbish here. Justin Greaves is bowling rubbish. Greaves is not a number 4 bowler. Greaves is a backup bowler when all the bowlers have bowled. So the responsibility of being the 4th bowler in this team is now it's now showing up, and that's what I've been saying. Greaves is not a 4th bowler. He's rubbish. Over the wicket, ball driven to the man at cover. There's no run. 57 without loss. I don't know how that works. So a number of us probably need to go back to the factory to see if we can make a fast bowler for true. I agree with you, Kevin Duncan. Oh, there's one in the nearby town. Last vessel said that there's a university in the nearby town, city. As Greaves got some bunks there, that ball is played away into the slip diving effort. Stop. 19 overs completed, 57 without loss. Oh, just Shai up there at 4th slip. So last vessel said there's one in the nearby city, Tarango, which is where I was born. I am born. Okay, good, good, good. So you're a Tarango man. Okay. Leonard Gordon is saying that Kiwi bowlers are going to bowl at the stump when them chance to bowl. I agree with you. I would really like to see the graphics on how many deliveries the West Indies bowlers have actually bowled at the stump thus far. I don't. If 10, it would be many. I don't see 10 delivery it in the stump. I think it's more like 5. So 2 slipper gully, backward point. Seals bowl, one under the short ribs of Conway, who tucked it to the man at forward square leg, and there's no run. Kirk Community saying, I don't know where we're going to get a wicket from. Maybe we have to buy a wicket, Mr. Cricket Forum. Yeah. But you guys heard I was saying it earlier. I was saying that we have a chance. Seals over the wicket, bowls, the batsman covers up and play back to mid-on, and there's no run. I was saying that we have a chance before lunch. But this pitch seems to flatten out quicker than even I expected it. I thought that it would have given us some assistance up to lunchtime. But it after the first 30 minutes, it has flattened out. Tom Latham had the potential to be even better than Ken Williamson. Short pull, misses through to Imlach. 57 without loss. That's Conway there firing at a short one. So last vessel think that Tom Latham had the potential to be even better than Ken Williamson. Wow, that would be very, very, very interesting. Very interesting perspective you have there, because what I'm looking at last vessel is that Tom Latham is already 33 years old. So are you saying that he can improve seas, bowls to Conway, and Conway edge it down the third man for 4? Oh, unlucky West Indies. Could be all along the ground though. Let's watch the replay. Still want to see if it passed the fielder in the air. I could not see it from that angle. Unlucky for West Indies there. Unlucky. Very unlucky. So New Zealand, Australia resume at 3:26 for 8. They have now pushed on to 3:30 for 8. So New Zealand are 3:30. Not New Zealand, Australia, 3:30 for 8. Seals bowls to Conway and he covers up. That one was hitting the stump. It's the first one I really remember seeing it in the stump. That one was hitting the stump. I hope that they will give us a pitch map. I definitely hope. Okay, he's too old now, but when he was younger. Seals needs to add more pace to his bowling or swing. Rampal need to teach these bowlers how to swing the ball. Over the wicket, bowls driven beautifully through the covers. No one move. Collect that and send it in. 4 runs. As Jayden Seals pitched up to Conway, and Conway just onto the front foot and just caresses it away down to the cover boundary for 4. 65 without loss after 20. How do you feel about the West Indies in the upcoming T20 World Cup? At this stage, I would say 50-50. 50-50. You see, the thing about it, you see, Blunder Factory, I don't have any confidence in Blunder Factory. You know? If I had some confidence in Blunder Factory, maybe it would be different. But right now, I would say 50-50. But I do not have any confidence in Blunder Factory. So the World Cup coming up, I'll give West Indies a 50-50 chance right now. It's T20 cricket. We need Shamar Joseph to be fit. We need Alzara Joseph to be fit. Akil Hussein, you know. I think Puran is going to play in the T20 World Cup. I definitely think Puran is going to play into the T20 World Cup. Yeah. I don't agree with that, Kurt Amew, that we would have been 61 for 3 or something like that. I don't believe that. I don't believe so. I don't believe that. Let's watch Greaves. He comes in over the wicket, bowls to the left-handed, later who covers up, played it down the half side of the pitch to the bowler who field and there is no run. I might be very slow, but what happened to Carlos Brathwaite? Well, we don't remember the name anymore, you know. I think when Ian Bishop said remember the name, he probably put a curse on him. But he didn't develop as we would have loved, as so many of our cricketers in the West Indies. And we just have to hope that players like Andrew Geese and those guys develop over the wicket. Greaves, oh, that's a no ball. Wide signal. Greaves is poor. Absolutely rubbish. And Chase is laughing. How can he bowl such a rubbish ball and the captain is laughing? You know, that's the difference, because somebody like a Vivian Richards would have said, what the F you doing? What the F you doing? What the F in you doing? You know? Outside the half stump, closer, but again wayward. .68 without loss after 20.3. There's a half UK Caribbean player for Italy. Yeah. Yes. And there's also an Australian. There's also an Australian player for Italy too. What's the guy name? Gay? What's that up? Is Gay or Davidson? What's his name? No fans, please tell me what's his name. Remind me what's his name. Right now, Chase is not leading the team, said Kirk Amew, with either bat or ball. So what is use in the team? That's a question that I want his fans to answer. People like Basil Butcher Jr. Basil Butcher Jr., if you are listening to me, what is Chase's purpose in the team? Played away down to the field on the cover boundary for a single. The score will goes up by 1. It's 71 without loss after 20.5. So Basil Butcher Senior, what is Chase's purpose in the team? Because Basil Butcher Jr. agree that Chase should be in the team. Greaves over the wicket, bowls to Conway wide again. This is absolutely poor, no man. 71 without loss after 21. Latham is on 30. Conway is on 39. So we need to get a Obiaman to get a wicket, somebody is saying. We probably need to check out 80. And no fans is saying, I think, yes, I think so too. I think it's either Gay or Davidson. And then there is the other one now from Australia. So Italy doesn't have a bad team, you know. Italy doesn't have a bad team. The funny thing about it, Italy qualified for the T20 Cricket World Cup. But they may not qualify for the Football World Cup. Very interesting, eh? Yeah, very interesting. Yeah, he has been performing very well with the bat lately. For true, he was 33 overnight. So he was 33 overnight. And they're now 348 for 8. So he's probably on, he's exactly 50. So Michelle Stark is exactly 50 now. Wow. He's on exactly 50. So it's 344 for 8. Following up on his half century in the previous test match. And now another half century. Athanaze said, I think we missed the trick by not playing Jamel Warrican. Indeed. Indeed. As Chase comes into the attack, the first ball pop. Now I'm going to ask this question. Who do you prefer to see bowling right now? Chase or Warrican? I want you to answer me. As that one is swept away down towards fine leg, they're gone for 1. They will come back for 2. As the old man, well, yeah, everybody knows have fun, man. Have fun. So I'm not happy. Yeah. Everybody knows have fun, mean as if old man comes around the boundary and sends it into the keeper. Old man Roach. So please talk to me. Who would you prefer to see bowling right now? Warrican or Chase, who is bowling? Batsman covers up and played it out in front of him. The keeper comes from behind the stump field and toss it back to the bowler. The score remains at 73 without loss. 73 without loss. Let's watch Roston Chase. The right arm half spinner. Is he a half spinner or a traddler? Is he a slow bowler? Let's see if he turns any. Let's see if is he turning any? And he's bowling at 91.6 kilometers. This is rubbish, you know. Why is the half spinner bowling so fast? Why is the half spinner bowling so fast? This is absolutely rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. So you think that Kirkamute, you think that Hodge or Alick would be a better option than Chase bowling right now? Interesting perspective. Very interesting perspective. 73 without loss after 22. I'm looking to see if Chase is going to turn any other ball. That's what I'm looking to see. Down the leg side. Oh, Greaves is so poor. He's so poor. I'm watching this and I'm wondering if this is the worst bowling performance I've ever seen from a test bowler. That is steered away down to the fielder coming off the backward point boundary. 74 without loss now. 74 without loss. Kirkamute, you're too bad, man. Kirkamute is saying that right now, Chase cannot bowl out his aunt, and his aunt is 93 years old. You're too bad, Kirkamute. You see your Kirkamute? You're a joker, man. Too bad. You're too bad. Outside the half stump, leaves alone as Greaves was straight at this time. Better delivery. Goes through to Imlach and there is no run. It's a 1 killer mosquito, yes, man. Greaves, better delivery this time. Pitched up on the stump. The batsman played it to me down and there's no run. 74 without loss after 22.4. Latham is on 20. Latham is on 32 and Conway is on 40. They say all Greaves that have skin teeth. That's what you're saying. Greaves over the wicket outside the half stump. Drive goes through to the keeper and there is no run at least. He tempted Latham into a drive. Probably Latham is getting more frustrated than anything because Greaves is just all over the place. He shouldn't even have played at that ball. He must be cursing himself. So you think that Mayers is a much better bowler than Greaves and they swing the ball? That's another debate that we could have. Who's better, Mayers or Greaves? Greaves over the wicket, bowls to Conway. Latham should say we played it out into the man at backward point and there's no run. .74 without loss, New Zealand. Batting on the morning session of the third test, the first day of the third test. They are leading the series 1-0 and winning the toss and batting. They are 74 without loss after 23 overs with their captain Latham on 32 and Devon Conway, the South African representing New Zealand, is on 40 from 65 deliveries. So Chase, the West Indies captain, to continue. We'll see that if he can turn one delivery in this overs. So there's a slip and a forward short leg. Those are the two fielders close in onto the bat. Forward short leg and a slip. Chase is round the wicket to the left-handed Conway, who played it down the onside of the pitch. And there is no run. He continues to bowl fast. I want to see him slow it down to about 85. He's in the 90s, and I don't think bowling in the 90s is going to be effective. He's round the wicket. Again, the batsman comes forward and just blocked it to extra cover, and there's no run. That one was 92. Is he bowling pace, or is he bowling off spin? Or should I say, try to bowl off spin? Here is the West Indies captain. He's round the wicket. He bowls to Conway, and Conway turned this away down to the field and the backward square leg boundary for a single. The score will move up by 1 to 75 without loss. 23.3 have been completed. Latham comes into strike. He's on 32. Conway is on 41. Yes, the field looked beautiful, Jamor Small. I can't take that away from him. So there's a leg slip and a forward short leg. There's a man in front of square. There's a mid-wicket, a mid-on, a mid-off, a cover, and a man at extra cover. But as Chase comes in, bowls to the left-handed Latham, who uses feet and work it away into the onside. Beat the man at mid-wicket. Seals has to move to his left at mid-off, mid-on. Collects, sends the return in. 76 without loss after 23.4 as Latham moves up to 33. Conway is on 41. He comes into strike. So Conway is on 41, comes into strike. But how they say that that man is injured? I don't understand. I heard that he's injured. Greaves, a slip and a leg slip and a forward short leg off the back foot. Cannot beat mid-wicket. Goes Conway, 76 without loss after 23.5. Yeah, yes, Karen Fritz, it would be an interesting discussion. I would love to get some feedback. Both have double centuries, as you pointed out. And, Seals or Greaves, who is the better bowler? End of over number 24, 76 without loss. Stephen Roach is saying, if I said to you in the 80s that West Indies would pick a player who couldn't bat, bowl, or field and make him captain, you would think I have gone mad. Well, even right now, if only blunder factory do these things. Only blunder factory do these things, man. Because it's madness to pick such a player to make captain. So Roach is going to come back into the attack and give us 2 overs before lunch. I don't think this is a bad move. I think it's a very good move. He's our best bowler thus far. 3 slips in place, round the wicket, driven down the ground. He got a hand to it. The field at mid-off comes across and stopped it. That's Brandon King. 76 without loss. He slid on his knee. Good move. Good movements by Brandon King just now. I love that movement. Roach looking a little fat, eh? He's round the wicket, bowls to the left-handed later, who played it to mid-off to cover, and there is no run. Well, the thing about it, Kirk, those names, they have to start produce runs because they might well be our future. But what we want is for them to produce runs. Roach round the wicket outside the half stump, bang away off the edge, down to third man as he looks to play a forcing shot off the back foot. It took the hedge, flew over the slips, down to third man for 4. So Roach was back of a length, and Tom Latham looking to play a forcing shot off the back foot. It got a thick outside edge. It flew over the slips and down to third man for 4. The score moves up to 80 without loss. 24.3 overs have been bowled. Latham is on 37 now. Round the wicket, Roach bowls to Latham, leaves it alone outside the half stump. Comfortable leave through to the keeper, Imlach. No run. 80 without loss. Okay, Karen Fritz. Yeah, well, I think we'll have 3 overs. This one plus 2 more, or 3 overs the most after this one. But I think this one plus Chase and then Roach. I don't think West Indies should try to bowl more than another 2 overs. Down the leg side as Roach look tired, let's go through to the keeper. And there's no run. 84 without loss. 84 without loss. I said to you that it's tea tomorrow we are batting, after tea. But Jamwell Subal is saying, let's go old man Roach. Show them how it is done. Yeah, it's good fun. I want us to show us where those balls are hitting. So here's old man Roach. Round the wicket, bowls, down the leg side, turn away, down to the man, and the fine leg boundary for a singer, 81 without loss. Earlier I misspoke and said 84. I wasn't looking at the screen. 25 overs have been completed, 81 without loss. So Chase will continue. Latham is on 38. With him, Devon Conway on 41. Latham has faced 81 deliveries, and Conway have faced 70. Stephen Rhodes said that he would have dropped Imlach and play Hope as a wicket keeper, include Athanaze, dropped Phillip, and brought in Invisible Man Warrican. I don't have a problem playing Hope as a wicket keeper, but then I'll give you my comment after this over. Chase, there's a slip on a leg slip on a forward short leg. He bowls to Latham, who just turned it away down back with a square leg for a single. The score will move up to 82 after 25.1. So Latham is on 39. Conway on 41 comes into strike. It's the same field. A slip, a leg slip, a forward short leg, a mid wicket, a mid on, a man on the deep backward square leg boundary is halfway there. The West Indies captain, unable to turn a ball thus far in his spell. His forward comes Conway and played it to the man at cover. So there's a backward point, a cover, and a mid off. So I'm trying to understand here now. We have the half spinner bowling to the left-hander, right? That means the half spinner should be turning the ball away from the left-hander. But it is the onside that have 5 fielders on the onside and 4 on the offside. So whose statics is this? Blunder factory? Because I'm trying to understand why that is so. Chase round the wicket, bowls to Conway, who covers up and played it to cover, and there is no run. So the half spinner is supposed to be turning the ball away from the left-hander. But he have a man on the deep backward square leg boundary, but he doesn't have anyone on the cover boundary. This cricket is bigger than me because I don't understand it. Chase bowls to Conway and Conway drives to mid-off. No run. The score remains at 82 without loss after 26. So it's going to be touch and go. It's going to be touch and go whether this will be the last over or not. But I know an experienced man like Roach is going to ensure that it is the last over. He's just going to use his experience because New Zealand is on top. So why try to get in another over? Use the experience and make it be the last over. Right now, Chase is only in the team because he's been captain and it's the 100%. Well, you're talking the truth. But again, you have to blame Blunder Factory. Chase is only in the team because of Blunder Factory. A Blunder Factory is the one who pulled him out of Test obscurity and make him the captain. You know? You can't write this. You know, you can't write this. So I agree with you. Jamo Small says, a long time I haven't heard about Moti. But you know, Moti fell off, so he's really probably looking forward to the regional 4-day to see what can happen. Round the wicket, balls. Oh, that's a tight leave by Latham. That's a tight leave. It was a good leave, though, because it missed the stump. And once it missed the stump, it's a good leave, but it was very, very tight. How did he judge that ball was going to seam away? I guess. Not a guess. Well, it was probably bouncing over the stump, so he left it on height. Let's see. I would love to see if he left it on height. Yeah, the black caps are on top of the maroons. Forward. Played it to the man who runs around from third slip in the vicinity of where a gully would be, and there is no run. As I talk about maroons, you know. Oh, the coach. Is the coach we call Blunder Factory? Yeah, we call it Blunder Factory. When we talk about Blunder Factory, is the coach we're referring to. So here is Roach. Round the wicket, bowls to the left-handed. Latham, who leaves it alone outside the half stump. This one was much wider and easier to leave, and he duly did that. 82 without loss. 2 minutes to go before the lunch break. Will Roach stretch out this over? With 2 deliveries to go, we may have another over from Roston Chase before the lunch break, which would be good for the West Indies because they would have completed 28 in the session. So not bad. How you doing, Waffy? Good night, man. Glad to see you. Round the wicket, leave alone outside the half stump. Wayward by Kemar Roach. Need to get closer. Wayward. The West Indies bowlers have really let us down in this first session. Seals and Roach, what you call it now? They bowled pretty, but they should have probably forced the batsmen to play a little more. Phillip didn't come to the party, and Justin Greaves is just not a 4th string bowler. Justin Greaves is a backup bowler. So they'll get in another over. So really and truly, we need Seals, Roach, and Phillip to be at their very best. As I said, I think that Roach and Seals bowled pretty, but weren't effective. Anderson was atrocious. Greaves was absolute rubbish. Greaves was rubbish plus. Yeah, rubbish plus. And Chase have not turned a ball yet. So this will be the final over before lunch. The field remained the same. It's a 5-4 field. So the half spinner bowling to a left-hander, and he has 5. The supposed half spinner, who Mr. Casanova said is potent. Or he never said it. Or he never said that he was potent. So our supposed half spinner is bowling to the left-hander. And if you understand cricket, you will know that the half spinner should be getting the ball to turn away from the left-hander. But the direction in which the ball should be turning, there are only 4 fielders on that side. But where it should not be turning to, there are 5 fielders, which tells me that he knows that he's not getting any turn. And he's just drifting in the ball to the left-hander, so he has to pack up 5 on the hand side. 82 without loss after 27.4. Yes, we are missing, we're definitely missing Shamar and Alzari. Would they have batted if Shamar and Alzari was playing? A slipper leg slip, forward short leg, Chase round the wicket. He bowls to Conway, and Conway played it down to the man at mid-off, and there is no run. So there's a slip, forward short leg slip, a man on the deep backward square leg boundary, a mid-wicket, a mid-on, a mid-off, a cover, a backward point, and a slip. So that's the field as Chase round the wicket, bowls to Conway, and Conway turned this true square leg for a singer. So the score goes up to 83 at the end of 28, and that's lunch on the first morning of the 3rd and final test between West Indies and New Zealand, with New Zealand leading the series 1-0. West Indies, New Zealand won the toss and decided to field first, and this is the West Indies playing 11. So the West Indies playing 11 is John Campbell, Brandon King, Kavem, Hodge, Shai, Alick, Athanaze, Roston Chase, Justin Greaves, Tevin, Imlach, Kemar, Roach, Jayden, Seals, and Phillip. That's the West Indies playing 11. It was really a pleasure being here with you as usual. I enjoy your company. Please slash a like on the video. Click on the subscribe button so that hit that thumbs up button. And also, check out the Cricket Forum store in the video description along with the M&M web page. You can use those links to purchase M&M Chocolates or purchase something from the Cricket Forum store today. So New Zealand at lunch are 83 without loss. See you tomorrow for the start of the play of day 2. It was a pleasure being here with you. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. Stay safe.